Hello. Wow, there's loads of people on. Hi everyone. How are you all? Who have we got? Hello. Hi Tom and the Newmans. How are you all? Are you all right? Right, I'm just going to give it a few more minutes and let a few more people join. Hi Chrissy. Hola. How are you? Are you all right? What are you cooking tonight? What have you got for your tea? Hi Ellen. So hiya Isabel. How are you? Are you both all right? All right? Hi Team Palmer. What have you got for your tea tonight? So always interested to know what people have for their tea. Good inspiration. Hi Colin. Are you okay? Excuse me. Oh, Magnum. What flavour? I love a Magnum. Am I already buffering? Oh, I've had chilli for ages. Do you know what? I've got some mince in the fridge. Might do a chilli tomorrow. I'm fine, thank you, Colin. Yeah, absolutely fine. A bit cold, actually. The temperature's dropped quite a lot. And I nearly put the heating on this afternoon because it was freezing cold. Jacket potatoes, nice. They've got to be with tuna mayonnaise for me. See what you can throw together. That's normally my strategy as well. Double chocolate. Hi, Alex. Are you all right? Double chocolate Magnum. Oh, lovely. I feel like it's hot. It's like hot chocolate weather today because it's so cold. I'm cold just sitting here now. Hi, Sally. How are you? You all right? Thanks for coming back, everyone. How's your new car running? It's a very nice little car. I used to have a Mini Cooper and I loved it. I had a Mini Cooper S and it was like so fast. It was brilliant. I loved it. It's like driving a go-kart. It's like being in your own little game of Mario Kart. And then the gear stick came off in my hand while I was doing 60 miles an hour on the A508. So yeah. Excellent. Team Thompson are in as well. Good evening, Team Thompson. You can't see the chat box, that's fine. As long as you can see or even just hear, that's great. So hello, folks. Right, okay. We've got quite a few people in, which is good. So well, my first test is done in that you can all hear me, which is the main thing, I suppose. So the way it's going to run tonight is 6 categories as usual. So there's a couple of different ones in here tonight. One of them I've done before, but obviously we've got different questions this time. I'm not just repeating rounds. I'm not getting lazy, don't worry. So 6 categories. Hello, Colin and Bernie, how are you? So there's 6 rounds. You don't need to write these down. I'll go through them again when we get to them. So I've got general knowledge as usual for round 2, for round 1 even. Round 2 is the kids round. Round 3 is one, like I said, I've done before, which is advertising slogans. So there's going to be 10 advertising slogans, and you just need to put down the brand that they belong to. Number 4 is music round. Is the music round split into 2 rounds? So there's tonight, I've done it a little bit differently. There's no general knowledge questions. So tonight, I've got 10 lead singer questions. So I'm going to give you 10 lead singers of bands, and you just need to tell me what band they belong to. In some cases, belonged to, either no longer with us or were best known for being the lead singer of this band. And then I've got 10 questions, and they are all songs that have a place in their title. So you just need to tell me who the artist was. Round number 5, you might remember last week I did a whole round on dogs, fictional dogs, cartoon dogs, that kind of thing. So no surprise really that this week I've done a whole round on cats. So these could be fictional cats or people called cat or something like that. So we've got a whole round on cats. And then number 6, then round number 6 is the family fortunes round, which I know everybody enjoys. And some of the answers that come out of this are just absolutely wonderful. And it's the one I look forward to the most, just because it's just interesting to hear what you'd all think of some of the different categories that we've got. Okay, so it's just gone. I think we've got most people in. So it's just gone 7:05. So let's get started. So I've got 10 general knowledge questions then. So number 1, which bingo number is known as clickety click? Which bingo number is known as clickety click? Question number 2. Which breed of puppy advertises Andrex bathroom tissue? Which breed of puppy advertises Andrex bathroom tissue? No one calls it bathroom tissue, do they? Just call it loo roll, don't you? I'll go down the shop and get some bathroom tissue. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. I would say with this question, be quite specific. You need 2 words for your answer. Really, Ginny. Question number 3. Which comedy drama had the theme song That's Living Alright? Which comedy drama had the theme song That's Living Alright? You know what, Isabel? It's bog roll in my house as well. Pretty sure it is with us as well. So which comedy drama had the theme song That's Living Alright? I'm freezing. I'm sorry. I've just realised I've got grey on grey, so it looks like I'm wearing a twin set, but I'm not quite that age yet to be wearing a twin set. Just like grey. Question number 4. Which country's flag shows a green star on a red background? Which country's flag shows a green star on a red background? Excuse me. Don't you hate these little things that come in all your clothes? These little ribbon things. Never use them again once I've bought something. Just get in my way. And cut them out later. So annoying. Question number 5. Which cricket team plays its home county games at Edgbaston? Which cricket team plays its home county games at Edgbaston? Excuse me. Question 6. Which dancer sang in the rain? Which dancer sang in the rain? Hello, Mike. It's working now. Excellent. It's not the same without your sarcastic comments. It's not the same for me. So which dancer sang in the rain? Question number 7. Which is the largest human organ? Number 7. Which is the largest human organ? Keep it clean, please. Question number 8. Which major river flows through Bristol? Which major river flows through Bristol? Question number 9. Who was British Prime Minister before Theresa May? Who was British Prime Minister before Theresa May? And question number 10. How many people are there on an English jury? How many people are there on an English jury? I've never done jury duty before. Has anyone else done it? I always thought it looks quite interesting. Okay. Does anybody need any repeats of any of those questions? Excellent. Right. Let's go through some answers then. So, number 1, which bingo number is known as clickety click? It's 66. Number 2, which breed of puppy advertises Andrex bathroom tissue? It's a golden Labrador. You want a repeat of number 3? Which comedy drama had the theme song That's Living All Right? So I'll let you work. I'll let you just have a second with that. I'll move on to question 4 and I'll come back to 3. So just leave number 3 for the time being. Number 4, which country's flag shows a green star on a red background? It's the flag of, or the country of, Morocco. Number 5, which cricket team plays home county games at Edgbaston? It's Warwickshire. Number 6, which dancer sang in the rain? It's Gene Kelly. Number 7, which is the largest human organ? It's the liver. Number 8, which major river flows through Bristol? It's the River Avon. Number 9, who was British Prime Minister before Theresa May? It was David Cameron. And number 10, how many people are there on an English jury? It's 12. And then the answer to number 3, which comedy drama had the theme song That's Living All Right? Is Auf Wiedersehen Pet. Okay, so add your answers up then out of 10. Make a note of them at the end of your paper so you know how many you get overall. Answer to number 7 is the liver, is the largest human organ. Fine. Just take a point for skin. I should have said internal organ. I knew this would happen. Rookie mistake. All right. So if you put skin, okay, I get it. If you put skin or liver, then take a point. 8 out of 10. Nice, Colin. Well done. Are you teamed up tonight with Team Macy? 8. Yeah. Eye rolling that I hadn't put enough detail into the question. 8, Team Thompson. 9, Team Newman. 8, Colin Padwick. Excellent. And you are teamed up with Team Macy tonight. What a team. What a team that is. Okay. So, round number 2 then is the kids round. There's 10 questions. So hopefully, if you don't have any kids with you, hopefully you'll get to get a few of these anyway. I hope I haven't made them too difficult. So let's start then. We've got 10 questions. It is the dream team. I'd want to be on that quiz team for sure. If it was the other way around. So the kids round then. So there's 10 questions. Question number 1. Which animal's name comes first in the dictionary? Which animal's name comes first in the dictionary? Question number 2. What is Super Mario's brother called? What is Super Mario's brother called? A dog. Well, surely a cat would come before a dog. So question number 2. What is Super Mario's brother called? Question number 3. Unless someone comes up with another brother that I've never heard of, and I'm going to have to Google it really quickly. So the one that wears green, let's just go for that, just in case. So number 3. What kind of food is penne? What kind of food is penne? Spelled P-E-N-N-E. No, you don't call his brother Super, do you? You don't put Super in front of his name. Sounds weird. There's probably going to be some random brother that I don't know about that Nintendo came out with in 1989 called, Super Barry or something like that. Probably no. Okay. So number 3, what kind of food is penne? Number 4, what flavour crisps are in a blue packet of Walkers? What flavour crisps are in a blue packet of Walkers? Super Barry rescuing Princess Brenda from the tower. At least I keep myself amused, eh? So number 4, what flavour crisps are in a blue packet of Walkers? Question number 5. What is half of 66? What is half of 66? Question number 6. How many years are there in 1 century? How many years are there in 1 century? Ellen, you're right. I should have said what is half of clickety click. Hadn't even clocked that. What is half? Isn't that strange that number's come up twice in the same quiz? Hadn't even realised. It's half of clickety click. So number 6, how many years are there in 1 century? Question number 7. The shape of a pentagon has how many sides? The shape of a pentagon has how many sides? Question number 8. In which city would you find the Statue of Liberty? In which city would you find the Statue of Liberty? Excuse me. Question 9. How many centimetres are there in 1 metre? How many centimetres are there in 1 metre? And question 10. What is the only type of fruit that has seeds on the outside? What is the only type of fruit that has seeds on the outside? Okay. Okay, let's go through some answers then. So number 1, which animal's name comes first in the dictionary? It's an aardvark. Number 2, what is Super Mario's brother called? He's called Luigi. Number 3, what kind of food is penne? It's pasta. Number 4, what flavour crisps are in a blue packet of Walkers? You would find cheese and onion. Question number 5, what's half of 66? It's 33. Question number 6, how many years are there in 1 century? There are 100 years. Question number 7, the shape of a pentagon has how many sides? It has 5. Number 8, in which city would you find the Statue of Liberty? It's in New York. Number 9, how many centimetres are there in 1 metre? There are 100 centimetres. And number 10, the only type of fruit that has seeds on the outside are strawberries. So, out of 10 then, make a note of how many you got right. If there are any random Mario Brothers that I don't know about, then speak now or forever hold your peace. Or if there are 900 years in a century, 10 out of 10. Very nice. Great score. Well done. Sorry, I was probably sounding really patronising. Well done. But it's good for if you haven't got kids with you as well. 10. Brilliant. Hopefully they weren't too difficult. I'm not sure if I'd known how many sides a pentagon has. Another 10 out of 10. Has everyone got them all right? I think this is everyone's favourite round. Oh, Colin, which one did you get wrong? Isn't it strange as well when you buy crisps? Walkers are the only ones that do their cheese and onion in a blue packet. Ten, G Palmer, very nice, well done. Brilliant. Okay. So I'm going to give you now, for round 3, we're going to move on to advertising slogans. So there are 10 slogans, all belonging to a brand, company, a product of some description. And I just need you to tell me what it belongs to. Okay, so there's 10 of these. Good luck. A lot of them you'll recognise, and you might kick yourselves if you don't get them all right. If you don't know, have a bit of a guess. And yeah, let's see how we get on. So, advertising slogans then for round 3. Number 1, loves the jobs you hate. Number 1, loves the jobs you hate. Aldi crisps are blue for tea. Oh, are they? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think yeah, you're right there. I'm a prawn cocktail kind of girl. I love prawn cocktail crisps. They're just the best. Right, I'm gonna let you into a little secret. For years, I have to have them with a little bit of salad cream. It's bad. Have a little bit of salad cream from a prawn cocktail crisps. I haven't done that in a long time. So number 1 was loves the jobs you hate. Number 2, taste the rainbow. Number 2, taste the rainbow. To be fair, I could have salad cream on anything. I go through so much of it. So number 2 is taste the rainbow. What are your weird food concoctions? Number 3, I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Number 3, I'm a secret lemonade drinker. I'm sure some of you have got that in your head now. Oh, crisps. Isn't it just lovely, crisps and salad cream? Salad cream on cheesy chips. Yes. Yes, Ellen. Crisps and salad cream. I've had a crisps and salad cream sandwich. Oh, but it has to be fresh white bread. I eat brown bread normally, but white bread is just the nuts. So number 3, I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Number 4, soft, strong, and very long. Number 4, soft, strong, and very long. Behave yourselves. Ow, what's my elbow? Sprained my elbow on my table. Oh, do you know what? I think I've had that before when you have cheese on fruitcake. It is out of this world. Smoky bacon and French mustard sandwich. Oh yeah, I think I could go for that. English mustard would take away the taste of the crisps too much. Cheese and onion with a pickled egg. Cheese, onion crisps with a pickled egg or a sandwich. I like salad cream with Marmite. It is the best thing ever. God, those all tuning out now. We're sitting here talking about Marmite. I'm pretty sure I've heard of cheese being on fruitcake. Because cheese tends to go quite well with fruit, doesn't it? Number 5, all because the lady loves. Number 5, all because the lady loves. Frazzles with garlic mayonnaise. That's a new one on me. Do you like a frazzle? Oh, crisps, okay. You got to mix your crisp, put a prawn cocktail and a cheese and onion one in your mouth at the same time. You know what? I don't need an excuse to stuff loads of crisps into my mouth at the same time, as you can probably tell. So I might try that. I mean, just going into Tesco's is classed as, you know, essential shopping, isn't it? It's got to be. Marmite from the devil's bounce. Oh, sorry, that's really, really laugh. The devil's bounce. How anyone doesn't like Marmite, I would never understand. Number 6, it's a bit of an animal. Number 6, it's a bit of an animal. Okay, I'm going to be really honest here. In a sandwich, Marmite, sour cream, and cucumber. Yeah, and a bit of cheese as well. Steve's I've never heard of sour cream. He's been living under a rock. Pringles and coleslaw. That's a different one. I remember Anita, when I remember when she was young, used to love ham and mayonnaise sandwiches. So number 6, it's a bit of an animal. Number 7, funnily enough, once you pop, you can't stop. Once you pop, you can't stop. Number 8, the makeup of makeup artists. Number 8 is the makeup of makeup artists. Number 9. Number 9 is the appliance of science. Number 9, the appliance of science. Do you know what? Has anyone ever had? I think it's a northern thing, but a cheese and jam sandwich. Don't knock it. Cheese and jam. It will blow your mind. So number 9 was the appliance of science, and number 10, the world's local bank. Number 10 is the world's local bank. Do you need me to repeat any of those at all? I never have to question why I'm fat. I already know it's because of the weird food concoctions. Need to get a bit more salad in there somewhere, really. So, anyone need me to repeat any of the questions at all, or am I okay to go through the answers? Okay. So, round 3 then, advertising slogans. Question number 1, loves the jobs you hate is Mr. Muscle. Number 2, taste the rainbow is Skittles. Number 3, I'm a secret lemonade drinker is R. White's Lemonade. Number 4, soft, strong, and very long is Andrex. Number 5, all because the lady loves milk tray. Number 6, it's a bit of an animal is Pepperami. Number 7, Once You Pop, You Can't Stop is Pringles. Number 8, The Makeup of Makeup Artists is Max Factor. Number 9, The Appliance of Science is Zanussi. And number 10, the world's local bank is HSBC. Really sorry, I've just missed. Someone asked me to repeat question 1. I think there's a little bit of a delay, so I do wait for a few moments. If I can't see anything, then I just go ahead. So I'm sorry that that one came through. But the answer, someone loves the jobs you hate, was Mr. Muscle. You used to have peanut butter and mayonnaise and chocolate spread in a sandwich. Oh my god, no, that's made me no. 9, Isabel, well done. Which one did you get wrong? I thought I'd have probably kicked myself a little bit with the Appliance of Science. Yeah, peanut butter and chocolate I can see, but with mayonnaise, that's no. That's from the Devil's Bells. 10 out of 10. Well done, Team Thompson. Very good. So make a note of your answer. No, make a note of your score even. That was number 1. Yeah. Love the jobs you hate. I'd have been tempted to put, what's the Mr. Sheen or something like that, I think. Yeah, Mr. something. Or was that Barry? Am I thinking of Barry Sheen? No. Oh no, I'm thinking of Barry Scott from Sillet Bang. So something completely different altogether. So yeah, I probably would have struggled with that as well, Isabel. 10 out of 10, Colin. Excellent. Well done. Glad you got there. You got number 6. Don't do I try and do as little as possible. It's just boring, isn't it? But being in lockdown, I found it's all I have to do is just do housework in my spare time. So yeah, house is nice and clean, and I keep on top of the washing and stuff like that. But there's not a lot else to do, really, is there? Apart from present lovely quizzes to you. So some really good scores there. Brilliant. So make a note of your score on the bottom of that page. I'll let you know at the end of the quiz as to how many points are available overall. So we're going to move on to the music round then. So round 4 is music. This is split up into 2 groups. So firstly, I'm going to give you 10 lead singers of bands, and I just need you to tell me who the band is that they belong to or belonged to. Like I said, a couple of them are no longer with us, or it may be the case that they used to be or are best known for being with that band. So if you give me some random obscure band that they are now a member of that no one in the entire planet has ever heard of, then it's probably not going to be that one. So just to give you a heads up, it's probably the band they were most well known for being part of or were part of before they sadly passed away. So, and then the second part then is I've then got 10 songs, and all 10 songs have got a place or location in their title, and I just need you to give me the artist. So let's start off with the band's lead singers then. So there's 10 of these, and then what I'll do is I won't give you any answers. We'll go away for 10 minutes or so and have a quick break so everyone can go and get a fresh cup of tea or whatever it is you decide you want to do in that space of time, and then we'll come back and I'll give you some answers. Okay, so first 10 then, band lead singers. Number 1 is Billie Joe Armstrong. Just need you to put the band. So number 1 is Billie Joe Armstrong. If you don't know, have a guess. Number 2 is Pete Burns. If you can see the chat box, I'm going to be putting these into the chat box as well, if you can see them, so that you can have a think about it over the break, or just make a little note and then think about it. Number 2 is Pete Burns. Number 3 is Ian Curtis. Number 3 is Ian Curtis. Number 4 is Gaz Coombs. Number 4 is Gaz Coombs. Number 5 is fish. Number 5 is fish. Number 6 is Bryan Ferry. So number 6 is Bryan Ferry. Number 7 is Mick Hucknall. Number 7 is Mick Hucknall. Here's a fun fact for you. He used to date Martine McCutcheon. Number 7 is Mick Hucknall. Don't know how he got all the women he did, personally. Number 8 is Noddy Holder. Number 8 is Noddy Holder. Number 9 is Chrissie Hynde. Number 9 is Chrissie Hynde. And number 10 is Anthony Kiedis. Number 10 is Anthony Kiedis. His surname is spelled Kiedis. For anyone that can't see the chat, I have put all of those into the chat group. If anyone can see, I'm really sorry if you can't see that. Hopefully, you've written those down as I've gone along, or you've just known them and been able to put the answer down straight away. So those are our band lead singers, okay? And then for the second part of this, for the little bonus music round, I've got 10 songs that all have places in the title, okay? So number 1 then, for songs with places in the title, number 1 is Vienna. So I just need you to give me the artist. Now, number 1 is Vienna. Number 2, 24 Hours from Tulsa. Number 2 is 24 Hours from Tulsa. I'm not going to be singing any of these. I like having people watching the quiz. I don't want you to all to go. I'll start singing. Number 3, London Calling. Number 3 is London Calling. I do. Saw a particular person from the bands that we've already, groups or artists we've already gone through. I do remember seeing number 1 at the Banbury Arts Mill, and he or they or she were absolutely fantastic. One of the best gigs I've been to. Number 4 is California Girls. Number 4 is California Girls. you can actually have 2 answers to that one. So, you know what? You can take a bonus point if you can put down both artists that did a song called California Girls. Because there are 2, I would say, main artists that have done a song called California Girls. So, yeah, you can take a bonus. Take a nice little bonus point. So number 4 is California Girls. 2 answers to that one. Number 5 is Belfast Child. Number 5 is Belfast Child. My cardigan's really squiffy. So number 5 is Belfast Child. Number 6 is Eton Rifles. Number 6 is Eton Rifles. It is a place, not just a school. I had to Google whether it was an actual place and not just a private school. It's a town in Berkshire. I'm not very well travelled, so I didn't know. So number 6 is Eton Rifles. Number 7 is Scarborough Fair. Number 7 is Scarborough Fair. Number 8, one of my personal favourites, is Africa. Number 8 is Africa. Number 9 is Sweet Home Alabama. Number 9 is Sweet Home Alabama. The spelling does not matter. As long as you can read it, because I'm not going to check it. And then number 10 is Budapest. Number 10 is Budapest. But it is a 2013 version of Budapest. Because apparently, when I did my research, and I do research, people must think I don't because I get stuff wrong all the time. But Jethro Tull also had a song called Budapest. It was one that was released in 2013. All right. So if you could, hopefully you've written all those down if you can't see them in the chat box, but I have written all of them in there. So all of the location songs and all of the bands, or the lead singers, just need to match them to their bands. Let's go for a short break because I need to go to, I need to go get a nice cup of coffee as well. So let's meet back here at 8 o'clock. And then we'll carry on and I'll give you all the answers to that. Okay, don't go anywhere. Like I said, all I do is put a little bit of cardboard over my camera and just stop my microphone for a few minutes. So I'm not actually going anywhere. So please stay with me. And I shall see you at 8 o'clock. Thank you. Bye. Right, hello. Come here then. Come say hi. Come say hi. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good girl. You're a good girl. So, have we got everyone back? Has everyone come back, got a nice cup of tea or whatever else that you're drinking? Hello, Isabel. Sorry. So, right, yeah, you're all right, aren't you? Okay. So I think we've got most people back. Chrissy, honestly, I don't know what I'd have done with her without her during lockdown. She's been brilliant. So yeah, she's been. Honestly, it's the best thing ever to talk. Okay, so I'm just going to try my answers. Okay, so I think we've got everybody back now. So just going to go through some of the lead singers. So round number 4 then for the band lead singers, the first 10. Number 1, Billie Joe Armstrong is the lead singer for Green Day. Number 2, Pete Burns was the lead singer for Dead or Alive. Number 3, thank you. Number 3, Ian Curtis was the lead singer for Joy Division. Number 4, Gaz Coombs is the lead singer for Supergrass. Sorry, you're done now. So Gaz Coombs is the lead singer for Supergrass. Number 5, Fish was with Marillion. Number 6, Brian Ferry is Roxy Music. Number 7, Mick Hucknall, Simply Red. Number 8, Noddy Holder was with Slade. Number 10, Chrissie Hynde is with the Pretenders. And number 10, Anthony Kiedis is the lead singer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So, okay, let's go straight on then to the little bonus round of songs with places in their title. So, number 1, Vienna was by Ultravox. Number 2, 24 Hours from Tulsa was by Gene Pitney. Number 3, London Calling was by The Clash. Number 4, you can have 2 points on this one. Number 4 was California Girls. If you put either the Beach Boys or Katy Perry or both, take the appropriate number of points. Number 5, Belfast Child was by Simple Minds. Number 6, Eton Rifles was by The Jam. Number 7, Scarborough Fair was by Simon and Garfunkel. Number 8, Africa was by Toto. Number 9, Sweet Home Alabama was by Lynyrd Skynyrd. And number 10, 2013 version of Budapest was by George Ezra. So there's a total of 21 points available in that round. How did you get on? Let me know how you did. Right. You're okay. Didn't even see her just there looking at. Sorry, I have an insane amount of cushions. Dave Lee Roth for California Girls. Right, let's have a quick look. You know what? If you've put Dave Lee Roth, take a point. There's loads of people that have done California Girls. You know what? Take a point if you've put David Hasselhoff. So Katy Perry, the Beach Boys, Dave Lee Roth, or David Hasselhoff. Take a point. Because it's true. 19 out of 21. Very nice. Well done. That's really good, actually. Very good score, Mike. I just need to change the amount of points that are available now that David Lee Roth's come into the equation. And David Hasselhoff is in there as well. 20 out of 21. Nice. 14, Colin. Excellent. I know that's not normally your round. So that's really good. 20. Very nice. It was only when I'd written California Girls I started to read it out. I was like, oh, hang on. There's more than one. Turns out there's 4. So, yeah. Right. Okay. Looks like people enjoyed that round. How did you get on with the lead singers bit? So let's just see which is next. So last week, sorry, bear with me. Last week then, excuse me, I did a round on dogs, all sorts of different dogs, fictional dogs, real ones. So it just seems only right to do this week's round on cats. They won't all be animal themed, but there's hopefully sort of 10 general knowledge questions around something to do with cats. So, number 1 then, in the cat round, round 5, which cartoon cat is the creation of Jim Davis? Which cartoon cat is the creation of Jim Davis? Question number 2. Which fellow television presenter did television presenter Cat Deeley marry in 2012? Which fellow television presenter did television presenter Cat Deeley marry in 2012? Question number 3. Who almost always appears with a white Turkish Angora cat in the James Bond films? Who almost always appears with a white Turkish Angora cat in the James Bond films? Question number 4. Siamese cats Si and Am were featured in which 1955 Disney film? Siamese cats Si and Am were featured in which 1955 Disney film? Question number 5. True or false? A clowder is the collective name for a group of cats. True or false? A clowder is the collective name for a group of cats. Clowder is spelt Clowder. Like chowder, but not. I'm really sorry for just having a bit of coffee. I drank it too quick. So a clowder, true or false, a clowder is the collective name for a group of cats. Question number 6. Who is the policeman that you associate with Top Cat? Who is the policeman that you associate with Top Cat? Question number 7. Who played the part of Pussy Galore in the film Goldfinger? Who played the part of Pussy Galore in the film Goldfinger? Question number 8. Which cat vanished quite slowly, beginning with the end of the tail and ending with the grin? Which cat vanished quite slowly, beginning with the end of the tail and ending with the grin? Richard, I read that in the exact accent that I think you intended it to be in my head. So which cat vanished quite slowly, beginning with the end of the tail and ending with the grin? Question 9. Year of the Cat was a song by which artist? Year of the Cat was a song by which artist? And number 10, I will be so impressed if anyone gets this. Number 10, what is the name of the fictional black and white cat in the 1940 Disney film Pinocchio? What is the name of the fictional black and white cat in the 1940 Disney film Pinocchio? So, cats then. Does anybody need me to repeat anything? Two Disney questions in that whole, just one round. In my opinion, Pinocchio is possibly the greatest Disney film. I watched, what did I watch the other day? Disney film. Watched Robin Hood. I used to watch that so much as a kid. Do you know what? I've never seen Moana. I need to see it because everyone says how great it is. Is it going to make me cry? Right, let's give you some answers then to some of the cat questions. So, number 9, Year of the Cat was a song by which artist? Dogs are better. I don't mind. I've had cats, I've had dogs. Okay, so let's go through some answers then. Yeah, 10, only because it's probably my favourite Disney film. I'd have got number 10, but I'd be really impressed if anyone got that. So number 1, which cartoon cat is the creation of... You want question 10? What is the name of the fictional black and white cat in the 1940 Disney film Pinocchio? So the name of the fictional black and white cat in the 1940 Disney film Pinocchio. All right, so answers then. So number 1, which cartoon cat is the creation of Jim Davis? It's Garfield. Number 2, which fellow television presenter did television presenter Cat Deeley marry in 2012? She married Patrick Kielty. Number 3, who almost always appears with a white Turkish Angora cat in the James Bond films? It's Blofeld. Number 4, Siamese cats Si and Am were featured in which 1955 Disney film? They appear in Lady and the Tramp. Question number 5. True or false? A clowder is a collective name for a group of cats. It's true. Number 6. Who is the policeman that you associate with Top Cat? It's Officer Dibble. Question number 7. Who played the part of Pussy Galore in the film Goldfinger? It was Honor Blackman. I think she passed away for a couple of weeks ago, sadly. Number 8. Which cat vanished quite slowly, beginning with the end of the tail and ending with the grin? It's the Cheshire Cat. Number 9. Year of the Cat was a song by which artist? Is Al Stewart. Do you know what? For years, I always used to get Al Stewart confused with Alf Stewart, and I think he's the one in Home and Away. Honestly, every time I think of like that song or Al Stewart, I think of Alf. I'm sure it's Alf Stewart. Anyway, so that's Al Stewart for Year of the Cat. And then number 10. What is the name of the fictional black and white cat in the 1940 Disney film Pinocchio? He is called Figaro. You can almost hear Geppetto saying his name. So, cats then. How did you get on? Total of 10 points. Make a note of how many answers you got right at the bottom of your paper. 9 out of 10. Very nice. Did anyone else get the Pinocchio cat question right? 7 out of 10. 7. It's all right. You got number 10. Excellent. And 7. Very nice. 5. Mike, that's fine. That's fine. If you're not everyone's a cat person. You got Figaro as well. Brilliant. I did wonder if that was a little bit hard, but he's featured quite heavily in the film. Mouse questions next week. Is that what you want? Oh, thought it was Felix. I thought when I start reading that question out saying which fictional black and white cat, you're all going to be thinking I'm talking about Postman Pat. I threw a little curveball in there. You thought it was Felix. That's fine. There's another very nice black and white cat. There's a particular subject or feature you want for next week, let me know. And I'll do my best to accommodate it if there's a particular subject you're interested in. As long as it's not too obscure and everybody can join in, I'm sure we can do a round on a specialist subject. So I hope you enjoyed the cat questions. They don't look like they were too much of a struggle for everybody, but maybe some people are more dog people. So last round then is Family Fortunes. There's 10 questions, kangaroo questions. I can't do kangaroo questions because one of them you already know that they can jump backwards. So you already know that from a previous quiz that I've done. So, I don't know how many more questions I can ask about kangaroos. And I can't think of anybody famous with that in their title, such as Sandra Kangaroo, the famous quiz host or anything like that. So I'll maybe have a rethink on that one. So Family Fortunes, and there's 10 questions. All I needed to do, as usual, is just put one answer down. So which you think was the top of the survey. So I'll give you then 3 answers. If your answer is the top answer, you'll get 5 points. If your answer came second in the survey, you'll get 3 points. And if your answer came third in the survey, then you can have a point, 1 whole point. So there's quite a few points we picked up in this one, depending on what your answers are. So then, round 6, Family Fortunes. Number 1. Name something most people do first thing in the morning. Name something most people do first thing in the morning. Just put one answer down, and then you'll get points depending on where that came in the survey. I'm sure you already know, but just in case anybody new watching that hasn't played before. So number 1, name something most people do first thing in the morning. Question number 2, name a part of your body that you might say has an ache. Name a part of the body that you might say has an ache. Number 3, name something that you eat that might roll away if you dropped it on the floor. Name something you eat that might roll away if you dropped it on the floor. I promise you, these are genuine questions. I may have to change them slightly next week. I'm starting to run out. So name something you eat that might roll away if you dropped it on the floor. Question number 4. Name something you would find in a breakfast buffet. Name something you might find in a breakfast buffet. Oh, I could go for breakfast buffet right now. Question number 5. Name something you keep in your car just in case. Name something that you keep in your car just in case. I guess this one depends on people's definition of just in case. So number 5 was name something you keep in your car just in case. Number 6, name a reason you might not respond to a text message. Name a reason you might not respond to a text message. Number 7, name something at home that people often run out of. Name something at home that people often run out of. Question number 8, name something that melts when it gets hot. Number 8, name something that melts when it gets hot. Question number 9, name something that people have on their bedside table. Bedside cabinet. Name something people have on their bedside table. And number 10, Name a reason you might send food back in a restaurant. Name a reason you might send food back in a restaurant. Okay. Does anyone need me to repeat any of those questions? Okay. I'm not buffering or anything, am I? Or are you just not talking to me? So let's go through some answers then. So take the appropriate number of points. So I'll go through those points anyway as we go through. So then, number one, name something most people do first thing in the morning. The top answer for 5 points was go to the toilet. For 3 points, if you put have a shower, and for 1 point, eat breakfast. No, Buffy, you just don't like me. Brilliant. Thanks. Thanks very much. You come back every week though. It's just the questions, not the host. So for 5 points, go to the loo, then have a shower, and then eat breakfast. So number two, name a part of your body that you might say has an ache. The top answer for 5 points was head. So headache. For 3 points, if you put stomach, and 1 point if you put back. I might have put tooth in there as well, maybe, but that's not in there, sadly. Name something, excuse me, that you eat that might roll away if you dropped it on the floor. For 5 points, the top answer was meatball. Just imagine this little meatball running away from you. It's brilliant. For 3 points, if you put peas, and 1 point if you put grapes. So meatball, peas, and grapes. Number four, name something you find in a breakfast buffet. 5 points, the top answer was eggs, followed by, for 3 points, bacon, and for 1 point, sausage. So number five then, what's something that you might keep in your car just in case? Top answer for 5 points was money or coins. I always keep coins in the ashtray just in case I need it for parking or something like that. Not that I've been out of my house for the last 7 years. So the second answer in the survey for 3 points was food or water. So if you've put food or drink, then that's absolutely fine. And the third answer on that one for 1 point was a first aid kit. So top answer 5 points was money or coins, then food or water, and then a first aid kit. Number six, name a reason you might not respond to a text. Top answer for 5 points was that you forgot. I'm so bad at that. The second most popular answer was that you were busy for 3 points. And the third answer for 1 point was that you haven't read it yet. So you forgot, you were busy, or you just haven't read it yet. Sometimes you get a notification when you unlock your phone and you end up doing something else. The notification disappears off your screen, doesn't it? So you forget to go and check the apps. So number seven, name something at home that people often run out of. For the top answer, 5 points, was milk. The second most popular answer, we've had this 3 times in this quiz, was loo roll. I mentioned Amdex twice. And the third most popular answer for 1 point was bread. You put if it's someone you don't like. That might well say more about you, to be fair. I think that's a reason we've all had for not replying to a text, is we don't like the person texting us. So then milk, loo roll, and bread, then, for name something that you people often run out of. So number 8, what melts when it gets hot? Number 1, the top answer 5 points was snow. Don't really know if snow gets hot particularly, but they're not my answers. Number 2 for 3 points was a candle, and number 3, the third most popular answer for 1 point was butter. So snow, candle, and butter. I'd have probably been tempted to put chocolate on that one, I think, for my top answer, but that doesn't appear for some reason. Number 9, name something that people have on their bedside table. This could tell me a lot about you, depending on what answer you put. So the top answer for 5 points was water. I never take water to bed because otherwise I'll be up all night. The second most popular answer for 3 points was an alarm clock. And the third most popular answer for 1 point was glasses. I definitely have. I don't even have an alarm clock. I use my phone like a normal person. So number 10, Ellen, I'd have definitely put chocolate. Obviously, that not when it gets hot, but sadly it wasn't in there. Number 10, the name a reason you might send food back in a restaurant. The top answer for 5 points was that it's cold. Number 2, for 3 points, it's not cooked properly. And number 3, it contains a foreign object, which is gross. We went to a restaurant quite some time ago now, before lockdown, and there was a piece of metal hose in the dinner, and it was the most disgusting thing ever. I would put ice. If you've put ice or snow, yeah, same thing in it, almost. I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant, but it rhymes with Moby Tarvery, and it was just the most disgusting thing ever, right in the middle of the mash. Anyway, how did you get on? So there's loads of points available tonight because I've added some as I've gone along. So the total, it rhymes with Moby Tarvery. Yeah, there you go. So just beware. So there's a total, and it's the one near us as well, Chrissy. It's the one you. I think you know which one I'm talking about. It was a huge. Yeah, I know. I do not need it. You know, you obviously need iron in your diet, Mike, but not when it's that big and rusty. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Apart from salad. So anyway, there's a total points then of 113 points available in total. So because I've added some as I've gone along, what with David Lee Roth and skin being an organ, there's a total of 113 points. So add all of your scores up and let me know how you get on. Not a salad kind of girl, so seriously, it was just this massive chunk of metal. 70. Do you have a bit of a debate over what answers to put, Ellen? Over what to put? Team Sally, Simon and Colin, 83. Richard, 60, very nice, 73. Colin, when you put 4, I thought it went like 4 as in 4 all round. 85 and 86. 85 and 86 adds to a total of 113 is really, really good. And I think you probably ended up, you guys, getting some of the harder questions right, Figaro and things like that as well, some of the harder ones. 84 from Team Palmer. Nice. A couple of teams haven't really got any more scores. Team Thompson, how did you get on? 71. Nice. Very good. I'm impressed. We finished a little bit early tonight as well. I think we rattled through this quite quickly. No problem. You're very welcome, Sal. For bedside table, you put lamp, and for the food that rolls, you put Maltesers. You know what? I am completely on your wavelength. There are certain things on my bedside table. My glass is nearly always there when I'm asleep. There's nearly always a book, and there's a lamp, and there's normally something like some hand cream or something like that. I think lamp was probably I think a lot of the answers, sadly, are American as well. Not sadly, but they're American, so they're probably going to differ from what we've got here. Um, so yeah, I'd have put your teeth on your bedside table. That's brilliant. I'm getting an insight into all of your private lives now. So I'd have definitely put chocolate for something that melts that gets hot. That's the most obvious answer, isn't it? So I'm really sorry that the question let you down. So I'm going to sign off now. I'm actually going to go and have my dinner because I haven't eaten all day. Well, since lunchtime, so not quite all done. I'm a bit of a liar. So I shall see you. You're very welcome. I shall see you all next week. Give me a shout. Put something in the group if there's a particular theme or anything like that you want for a specialist round, and then we'll see if we can come up with something a bit different. I've got a guest round again next week, supplied by the lovely Alex. So I'll try and squeeze that one in as well. So yeah, thank you. Love you too. Thanks. Take care and have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.